Hey guys, and welcome to the 9th episode of Road to Raids. In this video we'll be looking at the kind of quest grind I did. Again, as you've heard in other videos, I'm still pushing for a crafting grind. I know this seems incredibly long and convoluted, but here we are at ZMI. I'm just using up some of the pure essence that I've collected from the Slayer grind that I did. And the idea here is to get 59 rune crafting. That will obviously help me get double cosmics, which will make the whole process of getting to 30,000 cosmic runes to do 10k battle staffs a lot quicker. So we spent about three hours here at ZMI, and we got exactly what we needed. We got to 59 rune crafting, and it's really quite easy. I wish I already had stamina pots, but it's my fault for not working on that as a primary goal. But we'll live without for now. So there we go. There's 59 right there. That was quite easy. ZMI is fantastic, really. Next we're moving on to the quest grind, and because there are so many, I completed, I believe, about 25 to 28 over the course of 2 days, including some big ones, which you'll obviously see coming up. But here we are, this is the start of them. So we've got another slice of ham, very easy quest, very quickly done. It's up to 208 quest points at that time. Making history next, and that was easy as hell as well, really nice. We get a little bit of XP. I was actually quite surprised how much XP I obtained throughout doing all these quests. Here we go, we've got A Tale of Two Cats, which I left as my last quest on my main. But this genuinely is one of my favourites. It's got nice little cutscenes in it. It's a funny little story. You know, Bob and Neat, they're really cool together. And for the first time ever, I found Bob after the quest. He's got Neat with him. You know, he's got an interesting little chat log. It's kind of fun. But yeah, nothing extra happens. Next up, we smashed through Enlightened Journey, which was a nice, easy, quick quest. Very easy. I kind of like the flight gear, the bomber cap and that. So here we, well basically I need to do the hard Varric diaries, and I needed to be able to get battle staffs, obviously. I'm surprised I left it till this late, but you know, what can you do? Wildy's a little bit scary, and you know, knowing my luck, I was going to get the worst of the three paths, but actually I got the easy one. I had to pop into the Wildy twice, I think. So there's this one into the bandit camp, which was a bit hairy, but obviously I just lured a few of them out of the way, killed a couple, and then tried to get through the chat box, you know, as quick as I could, basically. The first time I ran up here, I ran straight into somebody training Slayer, and I just teleported straight out. I didn't even think about it. It was a pure in the end, but like I was not about to stick around. So we found an empty world right this time, and so here we are running into the Wildy again. I just need to get my second Wildy destination piece of ghostly armor. It was very nice and easy. Tim, again, he came and helped me out, and this time, you know, normally I wouldn't ask for help, but the persistence of these zombies in this area would just make getting through the chat log very, very difficult. So I did just ask for his help there, but you know, if anyone tried to PK me, for example, I would have probably, actually I probably would have just used the zombies all the way, but I wouldn't have asked him to like PJ them off and stuff like that for me. You know, it is about surviving kind of on my own. But yeah, as we move on, we're back, and we've got the complete set that ended up in the Slayer Tower, which was quite convenient, I thought. And that has allowed us to do Varric Hard Diaries. So I've got now Lumbridge and Varric Hard Diaries completed. I've also got Mauritania completed, and I just need to get all sorts of stats for the rest of everything, really. Thieving being the main one. That's always my big problem, thieving. But hey ho, so that's cool. We get 60 battle staffs a day and that kind of thing. I'm quite pleased to have that out of the way. This is the Hand in the Sand quest completed, nice and easy. I should have done that way earlier, to be honest. I'm kind of lazy with dailies, and you know, if something means that it takes 5 minutes out of whatever I'm grinding currently, it feels inefficient to me, so I tend not to do it, so I just stick with the grind. But I have started collecting my sand and my battle stars every day now. I've not been doing pure essence because that's easier to get. And then here we go, completing Between a Rock, another nice easy quest, very fun, and that got me 71 defense, which I was kind of trying not to level up, you know, not for any particular reason, but yeah. So 71 defense, that's cool, and we're at 219 quest points after that. So this is Clock Tower, an incredibly easy quest, 500 GP, 220 quest points after that. And so now I think we're just finishing up Cold War, which was it's also another fun quest. There's some cool NPCs in that, like the Frozen Warriors or something like that. They look awesome. You know, some of these updates that they try and put out, they should use some of these NPCs that look awesome. Yeah, so here we go. We've just completed the Eagle's Peak quest as well. Not very useful. I never use the Eagle shortcuts. But hey ho, it's part of the questcape, innit? So this one is Contact. It's actually quite a nice quest. I thought it was kind of fun. It's a bit scary running through those caves with a hardcore Iron Man's a bit nuts, but hey ho, they're alright. And the Keras might come in handy. Here we go, Elemental Workshop 2 as well. That was a nice easy quick quest. I made a few extra bars to get the achievement diaries done and, you know, get the Mind Shield. I don't know why I left that so long. It was just kind of a lack of a need to do it. And then after that, we've got... yeah, so we've done the Great Brain Robbery here. This was another very easy quest. I like it a lot. I love the barrel chest anchor, I always have. I love the way it makes you run. Just like the Din's Bulwark, it makes you run the same way. I have never safe spotted this guy. It's very, very easy, isn't it? I normally had the big fight with him, but yeah, no, this was a nice easy quest. Got that out of the way, and obviously I fixed the barrel chest anchor because I've got the money, and you know, it's a cool weapon. Not that I'll be using it for anything at all. Another bit of XP, no more levels, you know. And so what are we at here? We're at Watchtower. This is another nice easy quest. Why would you need Watchtower teleport? Like, honestly, you can use the game's teleport to Nightmare Zone to get to Yanil, and if you've used that, I mean, you can put your house in Yanil, which mine was at the moment as well. So, you know, Watchtower was never something that I required, so I just left it. Obviously nice to get it done. This is us completing Monk's Friend, which was another very easy quest, and they have a little party. It was a great one. You know, it's obviously the reference, well, the clue is a reference to this bit of the quest, but there is a medium clue scroll that brings you here quite regularly. And that's it. 8 law runes, you know, early game for some accounts. I think somebody has done this for King of the Skills, actually, to get 8 early law runes even. It's quite a clever idea. They're handy if you haven't got any. Obviously, I've got loads there, so I'm not too worried. Now here we are, we're doing Monkey Madness 2. Now this was long. This was so basically I'd split the quest up into trying to get them done in 2 days. So there was about 12 to 13 quests per day. Monkey Madness 2, I was just going alphabetically down the list as well, but Monkey Madness 2 came up toward, you know, I think like 5 or 6 PM, maybe a bit later, on the first day. And I didn't complete it till about, I want to say about 12-ish at night. It was something like that. The quest took me a long time. What with failing the agility obstacles sometimes, which means you have to run a long way back. Flinching Crook, which takes a while, because, you know, I thought I'd be able to take him, but no. He does a lot of damage, so I decided I'd have to flinch him in the end. And then the 3 stages of this fight, plus the demonic gorillas of each kind, and doing the airship bit, I think this quest took me between 4 and 5 hours. I'm not entirely sure, I wasn't timing. But there we go. So I've finished Monkey Madness 2, that was fantastic. And this was, you know, mainly motivated because I was needing to get my woodcutting up. That was the one level that I don't have, like the level for all the quests. So I was going to go to Teaks after Monkey Madness 2 and cut them down and get the level. But then I realised I could boost it. So I cut a few Teaks, realised it was boring, and went and boosted for the quest later on. But I'm very pleased to have that out of the way, and I'll pick my monkey up at some other point. At the moment, I haven't really got space in the bank, so, you know, we'll worry about that later. But I still have Black Demons blocked. I will be unblocking them at some point. That is for the future once I've got my crafting up, because there's not really much point now if I can't make the Zenyte jewellery. And I'm quietly confident. I mean, you know, the Zenytes aren't that rare. Some people have had really, really bad times with getting Zenytes, but I'm hopeful. So I've left demonic gorillas off for now until I'm a bit more potent. But there we go. So that's it. Monkey Madness 2 completed. And that seed pod's going to be very handy as well. And we're now completely safe on Monkey Madness Island, which is actually really nice. You know, those monsters that poison you and things like that, it just makes life so much easier when they're not doing that. Nice little chunk of Slayer XP and all sorts. But again, no level ups. Now this is the quest I needed to boost for. I obviously got the boost and we finished Grim Tales. So I didn't need to cut all those teaks. I will eventually be cutting all those teaks, but, you know, hey ho. So these are going to go fairly quickly at this point, because we do still have quite a few. This is Mountain Daughter. We're just finishing that up. Again, another quick easy quest, 240 quest points at the end of that. A little bit of XP, again not really levelling up anything. But it did get us quite close to 72 prayer. And then this is Morning End Part 1, which was fine. It's a bit tedious, but it's a fine quest. Nice and quick. Now here, I get a dark bow. So I'm not 90 Slayer. I've got 89 Slayer. And I'm only here to get a death talisman, because the thought of gathering those 50 items for that guy's list in Morning's End Part 2, I wasn't doing it. So I had a few wild pies left from the implings that I'd done ages ago, and if you'd watched the video ages ago as well, you would have seen that I used some of them to get the dragon boots. So I was using what I had left, and instead of getting the death talisman, I get a dark bow. It's a 1 in 512 drop. I forgot that they dropped them, you know. So I have a dark bow. I don't know what to do with it, but it's a dark bow. I think some people kill shamans with it, don't they, when they were safe spotting. And then after that, we did go on to very luckily get the death talisman, which is a 1 in 128 drop. So I don't really recommend it unless you have lots of wild pies, or you can make your wild pies. But I was lucky enough to get the death talisman and move on and do Morning's End Part 2. So that was nice. That's quite a stressful quest. After that, Olaf's quest, again another easy one. I had like 80 agility at this point, so you know, I did not fail that at all. And so here we are, we're doing Rag and Bone Man. This is a terribly long quest. I have completed the first bit, and there we go, there's the second bit, which took me, you know, another couple of hours at least, maybe 3. But 247 quest points you can see there. Here's Royal Trouble. I know a lot of you are going to scream at me for not having this done. I didn't really want to have the constant drain on my cash stack, because with the goals I was doing, it just creates more side work that I need to do, which means that the goals I was working on would take even longer. So I left it till now. Here we finished Tybro One Eye Trio quest as well. That was a nice one to finish. And then Tower of Life. We're just banging through these now. You know, this is the final day. We are really nearly there. 252 quest points. This is awesome. I like that builder gear, but I had to drop it because, you know, no bank space as usual. This was Tribal Totem. A super quick quest. A little bit of thieving XP. Fantastic. 253 quest points. And here we are. We are at the Wise Old Man. We're getting that cape for the second time on OSRS. Always buy a spare in case you die and drop it. You're going to need that second one. But yeah, look at that thing. Oh, I love the quest cape. And this is what it was all about. So I didn't want to waste time getting cosmic runes without it, when I could just as easily have the quest cape. So I spent 2 days getting the quest cape, and we are now ready to craft those cosmic runes. Just got to do you know, the obligatory cape emote, because it's so good. I posted to Reddit and people hated, but there we go. Look at that. I love that emote. And there we go. So there's a new quest coming, obviously Dragon Slayer 2, and I think there might even be another one. Now this is the final run. This was what it was all about. These cosmics with a quest cape and 59 RC are mental. I think it's like 4,000 cosmics an hour. I really do think so. It was. I thought this was going to be the long bit of the whole crafting the battle stars grind. This was a quick bit. There you go. That's 30,000 cosmics crafted. That didn't even take a day and a half, really, of quite casual rune crafting. And you can see I've got nearly 20,000 pure essence left to do with what I like. So I'll probably go back to ZMI to do that. You know, I'm considering doing more battle stars because I need to get my crafting up even more. But it is a very slow and efficient way of training crafting. So yeah, but you can see at that point I had 7,000 orbs ready. So I went away over the weekend, as I told you in the last video, and I spent that time getting the rest of the supplies to make the glass and anything like that. But yeah, so that's the finish of it, guys. Quest cape completed in 2 days from about 28 quests, and we've got 30k cosmics ready to go to enchant 10,000 orbs, which will then be attached to 10,000 battle stars. Let's see how that goes. Anyway, I'm off to continue on the grind. You guys have a great weekend, and I will see you soon. Have a good one. Peace.